Elden Ring is already a masterpiece, but can you make that masterpiece even better? The answer is yes. Not just better, way better. Today I'm going to show you 10 mods that will make your gameplay much more enjoyable. With them, you'll be able to replay Elden Ring in a completely new way, a way you've never experienced before. In this video, you'll learn how to add a full quest log to Elden Ring, whether you can start NG+ with a brand new build without any grinding, and how to turn the familiar lands between into absolute chaos. So grab a snack, get comfy, and let's dive in. If you want your game to stop looking like this, and start looking like this, or even this, then you'll need to set up your mods properly. So how do you do that? Don't worry, we already have a full video on the channel where everything is explained step by step. How to install mods, how to avoid breaking your save.
No! God, please, no! No!
And how to get everything running smoothly. If you need that, go watch it, it's all there. Moreover, I've attached links to every mod in the description of this video, so make sure to check it out. You'll also find a link to our Discord down there. If you want early access to upcoming topics, behind-the-scenes fragments, or just want to know what's coming next, just join it with the link. Okay, let's go directly to ranking. Starting off with number 10, Grand Merchant Mod. If you've ever completed Elden Ring even once, and start the New Game Plus, this mod is absolutely for you. After beating the game, you want to try new builds and start grinding for that cool-looking magma blade in Volcano Manor. As if going to Volcano Manor is not difficult enough, now you're grinding for hours trying to get that sweet 1% drop from the man serpents. Going through that over and over again can be a massive pain. That's where the Grand Merchant mod comes in.
I got you, fam!
It makes Kale, the humble starting merchant, into literally Walmart, but gives everything away for free. With this mod, he sells everything. Weapons, armor sets, upgrade materials, ashes of war, crafting items, even items that technically do not exist. This mod is perfect for someone who's trying out new builds, or someone who doesn't feel like grinding hours, praying to RNGesus for a specific drop. With this mod, you can create any build you want. Faith, strength, bleed, intelligence, literally anything. No grinding, no hunting for buffs, no searching for weapons across the map. Everything you need is in one place, and it's incredibly convenient. You can respec at any moment. Swap your entire build before a boss fight, before entering NG+, or right before the DLC. It all works flawlessly, instantly, and without any hassle. Proceeding to number 9, disable rune loss on death. We've all been there. You finally stack up your heavy wallet of runes, stroll too confidently into a boss arena, and then boom, you're running all the way back to hopefully recover what's left of your bank account. But losing your runes is only half the problem. If you died right at the boss's door, fine, that's easy. You run 10 meters from the site of grace, pick them up, and move on. But if you fell off a cliff, got ambushed by some random mob hiding behind the door, or died in the middle of the rot lake, you're screwed. You won't just walk a couple of meters back to the boss arena. No. You'll have to repeat the same path, dodge the same enemies, and hope nothing kills you again. And even then, there's no guarantee you'll get your runes back. Disable runes on death does exactly what it says. No more dropping your hard-earned runes every time Larry the Lobster two-shots you from off-screen. No sprinting past angry mobs like you're doing a speedrun at GDQ. You just respawn, with everything still in your pocket. Combat is still tough. Bosses still hit like trucks. The world is still dangerous. You're just not worried you'll lose all your money like you're gambling on some edgy crypto. So now players can hoard all their gold like a medieval dragon and spend them whenever they feel like it. At number 8, pause the game. Real life does not have a pause button, neither does Elden Ring. On a normal day while exploring a dungeon, suddenly your phone rings, your food arrives, or your cat tipped over a glass of water. Life happens, and it happens with everyone. That's why pause the game does exactly what Elden Ring refuses to do. It lets you freeze the entire world with a single press. This mod lets people enjoy the game while having other responsibilities, have your bathroom break, and do what you have to do. The best part? It does not change combat, balance, or have any game-breaking features. It's simple, clean, and a massive stress reliever. Players can now play at their own pace, brew a cup of coffee, and enjoy the game without worrying about checkpoints.
Okay.
Let's now carry on to number 7. Fix the camera. And now we've reached one of the greatest villains in every Souls game. No, it's not Radon, not Melania, and not even the Elden Beast. It's the camera.
What?
Yeah, that thing. I've lost count of how many times I died simply because the damn camera decided to stare at the wall, rotate into a tree, or zoom straight into my character's armpit right when I needed to dodge. You try locking onto the boss and suddenly, nope, you're fighting the geometry instead. But thanks to this mod, the camera finally behaves as it belongs in a video game, not in a horror movie filmed by a drunk Kubrick. It removes that annoying automatic camera recentering, no more sudden nudges, no more helpful corrections. The camera finally stays where you put it. It also stops the camera from snapping back when you lock on with no target. Normally, if you try to lock on and there's nothing nearby, the camera just flips back like it's panicking. Not anymore. Now it just stays steady and chill. It basically turns Elden Ring's camera from over-caffeinated intern with shaky hands into professional cameraman from a Marvel movie. Up next we have number 6, Seamless Co-op. If you've ever tried playing Elden Ring with friends, you know the drill. Summon signs, disconnects, restrictions, loading screens,
Hey, what happened?
and even invasions. It's like trying to run a D&D campaign over dial-up internet. Seamless Co-op fixes all of that, and I mean all of it. This mod completely reworks multiplayer to feel like a true, modern co-op experience. Not the moments where you summon your friend for 2 minutes before the game kicks them out again. With Seamless Co-op, you and your friends theoretically play the entire game together from start to finish in one session. It allows you to respawn without being kicked out of each other's worlds, ride torrent together, remove fog walls, and stay together even if the boss fight finishes. With this mod, you can play with 5 more of your friends and experience Elden Ring together. You can even set up a unique password so other people can't join your session. This is what gamers want with not just Elden Ring, but with most games. That's why this mod firmly takes the spot in this list. Number 5, Elden Ring Quest Log. Elden Ring has one of the most unique systems of lore, quests, and stories in the entire game. But where are those quests actually located? To figure out where to go or which NPC to talk to, you normally have to open the wiki, watch a 10 to 20 minute YouTube video, cross-reference half the map, and all of that just to finish one quest. Just one. One quest, Carl. Fortunately, this mod fixes that nightmare entirely. Now you don't have to hunt down NPCs, guess which location you missed, or teleport around the map like a lost courier. The quest log gives you all the information you need right in the game. You can sit at a site of grace, check which quests are active, see exactly what's required, and just go do them. No alt-tabbing, no detective work, no headaches. It's basically magic for From Software titles, something we've never had before. The mod works everywhere, it's incredibly convenient, and it finally gives Elden Ring a normal, organized quest system with real instructions on where to go, what to do, and who to talk to. It keeps everything lore-friendly too. The descriptions feel natural, not like someone slapped a giant checklist onto the screen. If you love the storytelling in Elden Ring but hate missing content, all because an NPC decided to relocate to the other side of the map without telling you, this mod makes the entire experience feel more coherent, while still keeping all the mystery that makes Elden Ring special. A true quality-of-life upgrade for lore lovers, completionists, or anyone who suffers from short-term memory loss like me and Little Dory. At number 4, Elden Resizer. Now this mod is for the people who want to do something big and spice up their Elden Ring experience. Despite what everyone says, size matters.
Ooh, that's kind of small.
And in this game, Elden Resizer is the mod that finally lets you do something about it. As the name states, you can resize your character, whether you like to be smaller or bigger. But in Elden Ring, getting bigger makes the game easier, and getting smaller makes the game harder. Imagine fighting Margit, but you're the size of a Power Ranger when powered up. Or maybe you want to be tiny like in Toy Story. Go for it. The best part is, Torrent scales with you as you grow or shrink. Your weapon's reach will also scale with you accurately. With the mod's popularity, various content creators make super entertaining challenge runs with this mod. Lil Aggie made a video where he starts out super small, but every time he levels up, he gets bigger. If you love messing with the game's vibe, want to create absurd challenge runs, or just want Elden Ring to occasionally feel like a kaiju simulator, Elden Resizer is endlessly entertaining and surprisingly addictive. If you've made it this far into the list, thank you, seriously. These videos take time, and knowing you're still here watching makes it all worth it. But don't go anywhere, because the next mod, this is where things officially break reality. Coming in at number 3, Playable Enemies Mod. Every one of us has dreamed, at least once, of switching places with a boss.
That's a lot of damage!
Not being the one who enters the arena, but the one waiting inside. Having a massive health bar, insane attacks, ridiculous damage, and all those juicy benefits like an entire kingdom, divine powers, or, you know, the right to sit on a giant throne. If you've ever watched our video on Elden Ring's economy, you already know what being a boss in real life might look like. But forget theory. With this mod, you can finally live the dream. You can play as Malenia, Godfrey, Godric. Practically any major boss becomes playable. And it gets even crazier. This mod lets you take on bosses from other Souls games as well. Bloodborne, Sekiro, Dark Souls, doesn't matter. If it swings a sword and kills players, there's a good chance you can become it. The mod is incredible. Amazing animations, faithful movesets, everything works shockingly well. But, like every story in a Souls game, there's a twist. It's paid. You'll need to spend around $5 to get access. Not ideal, I know. We're all more used to downloading things for free rather than pulling out a credit card. But if you've ever wanted to experience Elden Ring from the other side of the fog gate, this is the price of admission. And honestly, it's worth it. You can even record an entire YouTube run like beating Elden Ring as Malenia, can Godric finally claim the throne, or whatever insane idea your brain cooks up at 3 a.m. But the best part of this mod is that you can cosplay original lore. Want to recreate Godfrey versus the fire giant fight, or Malenia versus Radahn? You can do that even with their real movesets. This mod doesn't just let you play the game, it lets you rewrite it. Now, let's move on to the next one. At number 2, we have Map for Goblins. Alright, who here has played The Witcher 3? Come on, don't be shy, hands up. You remember that map absolutely covered in question marks, points of interest, hidden treasures, and gods know what else? The only downside in The Witcher 3 was that there wasn't a question mark telling you where to go to complete your Gwent collection, but that's a rant for another video. Elden Ring, however, doesn't even give us that luxury. There are no icons, no question marks, nothing that tells you, hey, something cool is hiding right here. The lands between expect you to wander blindly and hope you trip over something interesting. But with this mod, you finally get that feature. It adds a map system designed specifically for players who love to explore every corner, collect every item, discover hidden NPCs, and squeeze every drop of content from the world. Here's the deal. It highlights every grace, every boss, every unique drop, hostile NPC loot, teardrop scarabs that actually matter, imp statues and their key requirements, and even every chest and shiny item. And the best part? Everything disappears from the map the moment you pick it up or beat it. Clean, simple, satisfying. You still explore, you still discover, you just stop wandering around like a kid in the grocery trying to find where mom went. The only things it doesn't show are those 2 friendly jars in Jarburg, which is fair. They've been through enough. If you're the kind of player who wants a 100% playthrough without juggling 5 wikis and a notebook full of scribbles, this mod is a lifesaver. Alright, taking the number 1 spot, Elden Ring Item and Enemy Randomizer. Of course, how could this list exist without it? You've probably seen those legendary videos where streamers enter a familiar area, expecting a couple of dogs or low-tier soldiers, and instead get greeted by Radagon at the gate, Astel in the middle of Limgrave, or the Elden Beast casually chilling outside Stormvale Castle like it owns the place. This mod lets you randomize everything. Enemies, bosses, items, spawns. The entire logic of Elden Ring gets thrown out the window. Your understanding of what Elden Ring is simply collapses. Everything you know? Forget it. You're playing a brand new game. Yes, it's harder. Yes, it might take more time, but come on, most of us who love a challenge, and this mod delivers pure, unfiltered chaos and joy. The genius of this mod lies in its simplicity. It brings exactly what Elden Ring was missing on repeat playthroughs: true unpredictability. On your second, third, or 10th run, you normally know where every enemy stands, where every weapon lies, and what's waiting behind every fog gate. Here, you know nothing.
My disappointment is immeasurable.
You might sprint confidently toward what used to be a weak mob, only to get obliterated by a late-game boss camping the entrance like it pays rent there. Every fog gate becomes a gamble, a gift, a nightmare, or something so cursed you'll question your life choices. You can combine it with other mods to spawn bosses from different games: Dark Souls, Sekiro, Bloodborne, although that's a rabbit hole only the bravest or most insane coders should explore. I personally stuck with Elden Ring bosses, and that was more than enough chaos for one lifetime. And that's why the randomizer rightfully takes first place. It doesn't just change Elden Ring, it rebuilds it. And that's our full ranking of the best Elden Ring mods, from the exciting to the downright deranged. As always, every single link is waiting for you in the description below. Don't forget to check out our other videos, especially the one where we show you how to install mods, because without that, well, none of this will work. If you enjoyed this video, drop a like, leave a comment, and if you want to discuss builds, ideas, or share your own cursed Elden Ring experiences, join our Discord. We'd love to have you there. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.